everybody. Can everybody hear me okay from this far away? You can just give me a thumbs up or a heart if you can hear me. And, okay, awesome. Looks like we're all good to go. So let's just start with our hammock here. Grab one edge of your fabric and we'll just wave it out. Just waving out our beautiful fabric. Maybe your fabric is your favorite color. I've been really connecting with the color red lately. For the root chakra, really to feel grounded, especially here in India, it's very important. Okay, now from here, what we're going to do is we're gonna move into a little seated meditation before we start. So we're going to start in Sukhasana, easy pose. So to do this, you'll just take one leg over the fabric. So I have my left leg over the fabric here, and then I'm gonna pull this edge over my left thigh and all the way over half of my left hip. So it's all the way in my left hip, basically in the middle of my glutes. Then take your left hand in front of you and your right hand behind you. You want to pull. You want to make sure that you have quite a bit of fabric so that it can be as even as possible, okay? And you just pull, and then you sit into your fabric, okay? So if that didn't work for you on the first try, that's okay. You can try it again, or just come into the fabric by taking a seat and swinging one leg over. So here we're in the saddle position. This is a great place to stay, or if you want to come into Sukhasana, easy pose, you can cross your legs inside of the hammock. So you can push the fabric out in front of you, and cross your legs, and then pull on the pole in front or behind you to just lengthen your spine. I always love this very beginning where we're just sort of rocking and swaying a little bit. It just feels so good to be inside the cocoon. And if you hear some noises, it's because I'm in India, and India is a noisy country, so we have to find the peace inside. So welcome to India. All right, so you can just rest your hands in your lap or on your knees, palms face upward, open and receptive, eyes closed. And as you connect to the sway of the hammock, just connect to the gentle sway of your breath. And just take a nice big inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth, and just let it all go. And just take a moment and visualize this hammock that you're sitting in. See the color of your hammock or your favorite color. Just bring it into your mind's eye and just visualize that you are floating inside of this aura of this color that you can embody. And how does that make you feel in this moment? And just breathe in this feeling of goodness into your heart, into your belly as you inhale, and out of your belly, out of your heart as you exhale. Take 3 more deep breaths here. In and out through the nose. Soften the jaw. Relax the shoulders. And keep the spine nice and long. One more nice deep inhale. And exhale. Now let's just bring the arms outside of the fabric. You're welcome to keep the eyes closed here. And we'll reach the arms up to the sky. Take a nice big inhale. Gather all that energy up. Connect the palms at the top. Exhale, hands to your heart center. And now let's reverse that circle. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open wide and connect those palms back at your heart space. Now, this time take the arms back down. We're gonna roll out the wrists as we inhale and reach the arms up to the sky. Roll out the wrists. And now reverse that circle and go down as you exhale. Roll out the wrists. Let's Let's take that one more time. Inhale, roll out the wrists as you would reach the arms up to the sky. And exhale, reverse that current. Circle the wrists the other way. So you bring them back down and shake it out a little bit. Give yourself a little shimmy. Now we're going to open up the legs into the pocket of the hammock. So you may need to shift around a little bit. Extend out your right leg, extend out your left leg so you come into a wide straddle position. I hope you can still hear me inside the hammock. And just feel that nice stretch through the inner thighs. And let's inhale, open the arms and the legs. Feel yourself like a starfish. And exhale, sandwich the body together. And again, inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, close. Again, reach and lengthen. Exhale, one more inhale. And exhale. Now let's open it back out and bend your right knee. Stretch over the left leg, right arm by the ear. You can grab hold of your left toes. Breathe into your side body. And then inhale, come all the way up and just reach your arms outside of your right knee. So your shoulders should be all the way out. Then you can bend your back legs. You're in a stag position or like a modified pigeon supported by the hammock, and just exhale. Let the arms and the head hang down toward the ground. And allow yourself to just yield into the hammock. Let it hold you, let it support you. Give the head a little rock, a little shake side to side. And then start to walk yourself back up. Bring your shoulders into the fabric. Stretch out the legs, and now we'll bend the left knee. Reach the left arm overhead. You can reach for that right foot. Stretch the side body open. Inhale and exhale here. And just imagine that your rib cage is smiling. And then we'll arc ourselves all the way up. So I'm going to face away from the camera now. And bring your shoulders through. Bend the back leg. And exhale, just drape yourself down over the left knee in your supported deer pose. Let the head hang. Let the weight of your day just drift out of your head. And inhale to come up. Stretch the legs back out. And now let's bring the left leg up and over to meet the right leg. You can just slowly shift around a little bit so that the legs are right outside the hammock. We're going to go for a boat pose. So just lean yourself back, reach through your arms, lift through the legs, maybe straighten the legs if you're really feeling it. 5, 4, abs tight, 3, 2, and 1. And exhale, release. Now we're going to do some seated pull-ups. So hold on to the hammock, the poles of the hammock with your mitten hands. So you want to hold between the index fingers and the thumbs and pull the elbows forward. So you'll inhale and then use your exhale, find a little lift and lower. And then smile as you do it. And exhale up, just 3 more, and lift. This is when workouts get to be fun. And 2, and 1. Woo! Bring it down, feet to the floor, and arms stretch stretch out nice and long. Open up your chest. Inhale here. And then exhale, tuck the head, soften the knees, just roll halfway down. Keep hold of the hammock and shake out the head. Yes to the present moment. Shake it out. No to what no longer serves you. Give yourself a little wiggle, let it all go. Bend the knees slowly. Curl yourself back up. Stretch those arms nice and wide. Breathe in and breathe out. And then let's step ourselves back and put the hammock on as a little sling under your shoulders. So if you need to, you can fold it up or spread it out like a band. And we'll just lean back and then step the feet forward. And we'll come into this chair pose here. Just sink down through the hips. Just get a little bit of traction through the hips. Breathe in and breathe out. Then we'll step the legs open wide into a goddess. Find a cactus with your arms. And just feel the beauty of your feminine radiance, the strength of your feminine grace. Inhale and exhale here. And we'll start to just go side to side and allow this shape to just flow. Like we could just flow in the breeze, side to side, and let the body just go for a little ride. And if you want to circle it around, you can hold onto the hammock and circle it around. You can also do this with your arms straight out. But if it's pinching you a little bit, just hold on, readjust as you need to. If you start to sink down a little bit, just come to the center, lift up, come back down, and then go the other way. Just have some fun with it. That's why I love aerial yoga, because it's so fun. I like to think of aerial yoga as the bad girl of yoga. Okay, find your center. And let's just bring our feet all the way in together. Reach your hands up, push through your feet, and draw yourself all the way up. Take the hammock around your head and slide the hands down, step back so the hammock is under your plumb line. Bring your feet into parallel. Inhale here. Exhale, push the hammock forward and sink down through the chest. So we're just going to stretch it out a little bit before we get into a little bit more fun stuff. So find this nice melting heart. As you exhale, sink the heart down toward the earth like honey, just pouring and dripping, and allow yourself to be received by the earth. And then from here, you can take a little sway to one side and then the other. You can bend the knees. And feel that stretch again through the side body, under the shoulders. And the next time you go to the right side, you'll swing all the way up into a side crescent. Right shoulder under, left shoulder on top. Imagine that you can glue your shoulders to the wall right behind you. Breathe in, reach a little bit further, and exhale, bring it through center and swing all the way to the other side. Right shoulder back, left shoulder under. Inhale, exhale. One more breath here. And exhale, come down through the center. Breathe in. And slowly curl yourself up. Come all the way to standing. Release your wrist wrap. Give the hammock a little swing, and we'll place the right ankle into the fabric. So if you need to stretch the fabric out, make a little bit more of a pocket for your ankle or your knee, feel free to modify. Otherwise, you can keep the right ankle underneath this band of the fabric. And just find your balance here for a moment. Let's go ahead and point and flex and point And flex, really extend all the way through the knee. Point and flex. 2 and 1. Let's keep the toe pointed, reach the arms out, and swing the leg open and across. Work on your balance a little bit here. And if you want to challenge your balance a little bit more, take the arms opposite of the leg. That's just too much. Just keep the arms right where they are in that T shape. All right, let's come into the center. Now flex the foot. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, and exhale. You can hold onto the fabric or dive down, hold onto the foot. You can even go even deeper. Hands reach toward the floor, and hold for 5. Breathing, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come all the way up, lift and lengthen. Exhale, hold on to the fabric. Let's slide it down to the knee or just slightly above the knee so there's no pressure in the knee joint. Turn over your left shoulder so that you face the side. You can point or flex the right foot in the hammock as we go into Warrior 2. So feel free to hold on to the front pole, or for a little bit more of a challenge, arms go open and then squeeze. Go inhale, down, exhale, use that breath to squeeze the inner thighs back together. Inhale down, exhale up, 2 more like this, and up. Now hold your Warrior 2. If you have any pressure in the back knee, just hop the foot a little bit more forward under your plumb line. All right, tuck the tailbone under, shoulders stacked over the hips. Breathe in and breathe out here. Now we'll take the left hand onto the left pole and reach the right arm back. Find a reverse warrior. Reach, reach, reach. As I always like to say, reach for your favorite piece of fruit. And then we'll open into side angle. Slide the shoulders through the center of the fabric. Draw the left arm up and overhead. So we have a few different options here, just depending on where you're at today. You can stay right here. If you want to try a bind, you can take the right arm underneath of your right leg. Left arm goes through the center of the poles, and then you can come back to clasp your hands or your wrist. Maybe even stretch out that right leg. But if you want to keep the knee bent, just stay right there. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Hold on to that front pole. Come all the way up. And then from here, take the fabric underneath of your right ankle. So I'm going to turn away. So you're going to transition and face away. So if you need to, you can just come off if you need to face the camera again and place the right ankle in the fabric and turn around. We'll go into a plank series. Reach your arms up to the sky. Inhale. Pass through Warrior 3 as you exhale. Arms straight out, legs straight back. Keep it square and parallel. And bring the hands down to the floor. Inhale, little rock forward. Exhale, little rock back. Inhale, little rock forward. Exhale, little rock back. 2 more. And forward and back. Now plant down through that front foot. Bend through the back knee. Right hand comes under the shoulder. Left arm up. Reach it back, or you can hold on to your foot or you can grab the fabric. The more you pull the heel in, the easier it is to grab the fabric. Then sink it back down and reach. Breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Both hands
here we'll take a little vinyasa. So keep the head right in line with the shoulders. If you need to modify, bring your left knee to the floor. Exhale, chaturanga. This is like a push-up position. Inhale, tuck the back toes, upward dog, and then exhale. Lift the hips so you'll roll over that left foot into a 3-limb downward dog and just sway out that right leg. Side to side. Okay. And bring it back to the center and step left foot forward. Bend the right knee. And from here, you're gonna reach back with your left hand, reach back with your right hand. So you may wanna watch this first. Okay, so you're holding onto the fabric, the head is down. We're going to do a flip. So the left leg is gonna come around and hook onto the fabric as you roll backwards. So we'll just show that one more time. Okay, so right ankle in the fabric. The hands are on to the poles, head is down. You want to feel the head-tail connection. Left leg comes up and hooks onto the fabric. Right knee comes down. So we can come into this lunge position. And from here we have the option to do a Cupid roll-up. So keep the left knee hooked into the fabric. And you'll hold on to the right pole again. You may just want to watch this the first time if you've never done a roll-up. You'll swing the right leg out and through the center, so it will look like this, coming up, and then you want to push. So you want to make sure the back fabric is just in between your glutes, basically. And then you can passe the bottom leg, push, or extend. And to come out of it, you'll just roll over the left shoulder, swing the right leg through, and come back down, okay? I'll just show that one more time. You guys are working on it a little bit. Okay, so both hands on the right pole. Right leg goes out and through. You want to use some of that pulling strength to bring yourself up and push. It's gonna squeeze your thigh. Okay, you can roll one more time, so you can roll one more time if you want, otherwise we're gonna come down. And we're actually ready for the other side, because your left foot should be on the fabric. So, you can have your left ankle on top of the center loop of your fabric. Feel free to spread it out if you need to. Arms reach out, nice and long. Let's point and flex a few times. Just work through the ankle. This is very important, especially in aerial, to work all the way through the ends of the body, right? When you're working through the toes, then you know your core is also really active. 2 and 1. Keep the toes pointed and we'll open and close. Open and close. Feel free to add the arms in for a little bit of challenge and your coordination here. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Find the center. Let's flex the foot. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. And come down. Hold on to the fabric, the foot. Arms down, wherever you want. And breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Let's prepare for warrior 2. Slide the fabric down to the knee. You're just slightly above the knee to the thigh. Pivot over your right shoulder. Let's point and flex that left foot. Again, we'll work on that proximal stability. Hold on to the front pole, or arms just reach out as you slide into warrior 2, and we come all the way back up. So a few times. Exhale. And up. Inhale, we go out. Exhale, we come out. It's a little different breathing.
to really activate those inner thighs. 2 more, exhale, squeeze. 1 more, inhale, exhale, and now let's hold that warrior 2. Tuck the tailbone, pull the belly muscles in, keep the shoulders soft. Let's go reverse. Right hand onto the right pole, left arm reaches back, and breathe here. Open the side body. And then we'll come and dive ourselves into the side, into the center of the fabric, into Parasvakonasana, side angle pose, right arm by the ear. And you have the option to bind. So you can take the bottom arm underneath, top arm through the center, grab the hands, hold for 3, 2, 1. Hold on to the pole and slowly, gently release out of that and bring the fabric to the ankle. And you'll pivot all the way around, or again, just come to face the front if you're facing the back. So we pivot around, left foot is in the center loop. Inhale, arms come up to the sky, pass through warrior 3, exhale, stay here for a moment. Feel the body like a capital letter T. Breathe in, reach through the toes, reach through the heel, and exhale, hands down, bend into the right knee, swing a little forward, swing a little back. A little forward, a little back, inhale, exhale for 2, and 1. And then you can begin to bend the back knee, left hand to the center, right arm reaches up, pull the foot in, reach for that fabric, and then stretch it back out. Go into a spinal twist as you lunge. Breathe here. Twist through the belly, twist through the rib cage, twist through the shoulders. Breathe. 3, 2, and exhale. Right hand down, right leg steps back into our plank position. Let's take a vinyasa here. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows bend. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3-limb downward facing dog, and swing out the leg a little bit. All right, now we've got our flip on the other side. So you have another chance to try it on this leg. So you can pull the left heel in, reach the right hand back, reach the left hand back. You may need to hop a little closer, tuck the head, and then you'll flip back and you'll hook the right knee onto the fabric. You can take a lunge. When you arrive there, I'll just wait a moment for you guys to complete the move or try it out. Don't worry if it doesn't come the first time. This video will be up for 48 hours, so you can always watch it again, anything you don't get today. All right, let's try our Cupid roll on the other side. So right knee stays hooked in, hold on to the left side, left leg will go out and through the center to pull yourself up. Here we go, up and around. Fabric comes right into the glutes. Can passe the bottom leg. Push, push, push. Pose, pose, pose. Woo. And then come back down. Awesome. All right, you can take another moment to try that. And when you're ready, you'll just come all the way down off of your hammock and make your way in front of your hammock. All right, so this next sequence I call the pigeon roll down. Some of you may know it, and some of you may just want to work on the very first part, which is just an inversion, okay? So I'll just show you from the back how you want to do this inversion, just so that you can see where you want the fabric.
stand right under your plumb line. Lean back, bend the knees, slide your hands up, open the legs into a butterfly position. And then from here, you can open the legs or butterfly them on. Now I'll show you from the other side so that you can see where the fabric actually lands if this is something new for you. So you're gonna get a nice view of my bum. But you wanna make sure that the fabric is right in your lower back, so you have a shelf for your hips, okay? So to come out of it, you just hold on to the fabric, open the legs, the feet go down as the head comes up. Yeah, so you can try this basic inversion. For those of you who are familiar with the inversion, I'm gonna go on into this pigeon roll down sequence. If you're just working on the inversion, feel free to just stay in the inversion for a few breaths and then come up again. All right, so for this sequence, you'll come into straddle and you want to crochet your legs, so straight legs. This is hard for you, do a handstand. Really push with your hands so that you can get the legs straight. Then bend one knee and climb yourself up on an exhale. Bend both knees, straighten the legs, and then go into Upavista Konasana. So what I did there was I opened up the legs with straight legs, pointed toes, from the toes, the hips, and the head. So I'm just gonna show that one more time. This is very technical. We want to be nice and clean. So here, straight legs, toes, hips, head comes last. Yeah? Then from here, straighten the legs, and you can bring your elbows forward and come into a back bend. Then you'll release. I'm going to release my right arm. Release the right arm and bend the left knee as you roll yourself down. Okay? So I'll show that one more time, and I'll show a way to modify this. So the key on that last part is to make sure you're bending. If you're going to the left side, you want to bend the left knee. All right, so inversion, legs straight, bend one knee, climb up, legs straight, toes, hips, head. Now, let's say you're a little bit uncertain, that's fine. I'm gonna show you a way to modify this. So you'll bend the left knee, take both hands to the left pole, you're going to roll over your right shoulder and hook the left knee, and then come all the way down into your inverted stag position. Then you want to make sure that you do both sides. So make sure that you do both sides. You did version A or version B. I'll just show the modified one more time. Bend the right knee, both hands on the right pole. Roll down, hook the right knee, and land in your inverted stag position. Okay, so you can just take another moment to try that. And if you need a break, you need some water, that's fine. You can take a water break. We're gonna do one more sequence after this, so I hope you guys are doing good. Whew, awesome. All right, so you can finish up whatever you're working on, and don't worry, I'll be available for some questions afterwards. You can always message me as well, totally cool. All right, so I'm going to go into the next sequence here. I just posted a video doing this sequence right before, so if you ever want a shortcut to this, you can just go into the Aerial Yoga Global Sisterhood and find this video. It should be under like the media or the video section. So I'm calling this the flying leg extension sequence. Okay, so I'll just show it and explain it first. You may just want to watch it first as I go through this. It's a little bit of a long sequence, so if you only get to part one or part two, there's 3 parts to it, that's fine, don't worry about it. You'll have plenty of time to keep working on this, okay? So,
We're gonna start in the same exact inversion. So you go back, straddle the legs, legs straight, bend one knee, climb yourself up, bend, stretch, open, and come up. Now you wanna squeeze the legs together. So these squeeze, and you're gonna go back again, straddle the legs open, release the hands. Again, crochet the feet, bend one knee, and climb up. Stretch, open, again, squeeze. It's not gonna go as close this time. Both hands come onto the right pole, left shoulder rolls forward, right leg comes through the center, bend the right knee. Now this is our Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana position, leg extension. You can keep your shoulders pressing into the fabric, extend the leg, hold the big toe. From here, we'll go into the Peter Pan. So hold on to the poles, you can bend your right knee, pull yourself up. Now bend the left knee, lean the left shoulder into the fabric, and arms go wide. Balance here. Hands come back on. Extend the left leg, bend the right knee. Both hands come on to the left pole, and just unhook the right leg one time. Squeeze the legs together. We'll take a tumble back. Hands by the hips, legs come around and through, lift up to locust pose, and then bend left knee, and you're in your inverted pigeon position. Okay, I know that this is a long sequence, so we may only have time to really master one side. So I'm just gonna do it one more time. You can try to follow along, and I'll go nice and slow, well, as slow as I can, because if you go too slow with aerial yoga, it's actually harder. Maybe you've experienced this before. Okay, so we'll start in our inversion and climb up one time, then two times. Then after the second time, make sure both times you squeeze the legs together. Then after the second time, you'll hold onto the right pole. Left shoulder comes through, right leg comes through the center, the knee bends. Press the shoulders into the fabric, and hold onto the big toe so you extend. Then you'll hold onto the poles to pull up, Peter Pan position. When you're done with the Peter Pan, you bend the right knee again, hold onto the left pole, unhook right leg, squeeze legs together, tumble, hook left knee, and you're finished in the inverted pigeon. So that was just a little talk through. Now let's do it one more time. All right, let's give it our best go. So here we go. Start in your inversion. And crochet the legs, bend, walk up, extend, open. Make sure you squeeze here. This is important that the fabric is up high on the legs. Now open, crochet, bend, walk up, extend, open, squeeze. Both hands on the right pole, left shoulder comes through, bend the right knee, press the shoulders into the fabric. And you can extend the right leg if you want. Then from here, both hands come onto the poles, pull yourself up, bend the left knee, lean into that left pole, Peter Pan position. Hands come onto the poles, bend the right knee, both hands on the left side, unhook the right, both hands hold on by right above your waist, so around your rib cage, legs together as much as you can. You're gonna, head goes back, feet go forward, tumble, feet together, lift up, bend the left knee, reach the right arm, and you're in your inverted stag position. Woo! And when you're done with that, you're gonna just take a chill out pose. Oh my goodness, that's a doozy, huh? And take a little sway, side to side. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. So again, you'll have this video to watch over things if you didn't quite catch everything today. Oh. All right, let's do a little cool down now. So just come down onto the knees. You can slide the fabric around the head and forward into your wrist wrap position. Walk back a little bit. Inhale here. Exhale. Push forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Push forward. Again. Inhale up. Exhale. Melt the heart forward. One more, and then we'll hold. If you want to just bring the fabric more on the wrist and interlace the fingers here, this can also be nice. Get a juicy shoulder stretch after that work. I hope you've worked up a little bit of a sweat. I know I have here. And slowly bring the hips to the heels, release the hands. And then from here, let's come to lay down on the back and bring the feet into the hammock for a little sway with the legs. So, and lay down underneath your hammock. Use your hands to support your hips, heels together, toes apart, hips down, arms out. And just let the feet relax into the hammock and be supported. Exhale down into the ground. And then allow yourself to just take a little sway side to side with your legs. Soften the knees so the muscles of the legs just melt away and down. And when you're ready, find your center. And we'll bring left knee into the chest. Give it a hug, give it a squeeze. And gently take the left knee over to the right side for a twist. You can extend the leg or keep it bent. The hips can lift a little bit. Keep the shoulders on the floor. Feel that nice spiral through your spine. And feel the breath trickle through the body like water. Inhale here. And exhale back to the center. Replace the left foot in the hammock. Bend the right knee into the chest. Little hug, little squeeze. Give it some love. And slowly bring the leg over to the left side for your twist. Wring out the spine, wring out the belly muscles. And slowly release back to the center, both feet in the hammock. One more time. One more little sway, side to side, rock it out. And when you find your center, just lay there for a few moments. Take some weight off your feet. And
Slowly soften your toes, bend your knees into your chest, give yourself a loving hug. Rock over to your right side. And you can take your time to just press yourself up to a seated position in front of your hammock. Close your eyes. Root your sitting bones down to the earth. The crown of the head lengthen up toward the sky. Your body here in the center that cultivates balance every day that you are alive. And reach your arms out to the sides and inhale, stretch the palms up to the sky. Gather all of that beautiful energy and bring it into your heart space as you exhale. Let's take that again. Inhale, big circle, sweep, feel that smile extend from your heart. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Hold your hands at heart center. Feel your heart rise to your hands and fill yourself with grace and gratitude for all that your body, mind, and spirit is capable of in this existence. Thank yourself for your practice today. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that class. So please feel free to take a Shavasana on your own. I'll just let you do that on your own, and I'll just be available for any questions here. So hi, you guys. I'm so glad that you all tuned in. So nice to see you all here. So any questions about the sequence, let me know. And otherwise, I'll just leave this up on the group, and the recording will also be available. And like I said, I am available for private lessons now on Zoom. And I also have the Rising Wings Aerial Yoga Teacher Training coming up February 4th through the 7th. It's the Foundations course. We did do some advanced moves during the session today. So if you're interested in advanced, I've got the advanced course coming up in March. I'm super excited about that because I'm working on all the videos and remaking the manual right now. I do have the advanced manual available. But I am redoing it. You can also pre-order the new advanced manual as well. So if you want any links to anything, just let me know. I'm really responsive to all my messages. So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'm so glad that you enjoyed it, and sending you all so much love from Mama India, and I will see you all again soon. Mwah! Bye-bye, everyone.